Welcome to lesson 3 for our Japanese lessons. We have today koko, soko, and asoko. Now we are dealing with places. So we have here, there, and there. And then we have kochira, sochira, and achira. We will explain that in a bit. So they have the same rules as kore, sore, and are, which is soko is where the place where the listener is, and asoko is the place far from both speaker and the listener. Okay, so for example, we have here, koko is here, soko is there, and asoko is over there. Kochira, sochira, and achira are demonstrative words referring to direction, but also can be more polite forms of koko, soko, and asoko. We have territory-wise here as well. So for example, we are both in one place, so it is koko. And then a little distant from where we are, we use soko. And then a little bit more distant from where we are is asoko. So for example, we have koko wa shokudo desu. Again, the rules are the same, okay? Here, koko, noun 1, wa, particle, and then shokudo, noun 2. Shokudo is a place, but it is a noun, okay? So the same rules apply. Noun 1, wa, noun 2, desu, okay? So we still have, again, just like kore, sore, and are, koko, soko, and asoko, or kochira, sochira, and achira. These are all considered as nouns. Okay, so they can be the subject of the sentence. Noun 1 wa, noun 2 place this. Okay, noun 1 is in, noun 2 place. Okay, so using the sentence pattern, you can clearly explain where a place, a thing, or a person is. So for example, we have here otearai wa asoko desu. Okay, so the restroom is over there. Again, let me just remind everyone, asoko is for when both the speaker and the listener are far from the place. For example, we have A-san and B-san, and then the otearai is over here. This is the place, right? So we are both far from the place, both far. So we use asoko, right? Asoko. So that is the application here. Again, it's still the same, right? Here. Noun 1, wa, noun 2, okay? So this is exactly the same as our very first sentence pattern. Noun 1, wa, noun 2, desu. So in this case, instead of is, okay, noun 1 is noun 2, it means here, let me just correct this. Noun 1 is in, at, or on noun 2. Because this is a place. So that is noun 1, wa, noun 2, desu. We also have other ways of saying it. For example, denwa wa nikai desu. So the telephone is on the second floor. And then we also have Yamada-san, a person named Yamada-san, wa jimusho desu. So Yamada-san is in the office. So that is koko, soko, and asoko, and then we also have noun 1 wa, noun 2 desu, which is indicating a place where the noun 1 is. Okay, so next part is we have here doko and dochira, which mean where or which direction. But dochira can also mean here where, which is more polite than doko. Okay, so for example, we have otearai wa doko desu ka?
Asoko desu.
Okay, so asoko is over there, right? So doko desu ka? is a question asking where the bathroom or the restroom is. So let me just clarify things here. I know that this is getting very repetitive, but I would just like to make it clear. Noun 1 wa interrogative. Okay, desu ka? Question mark. Okay, here. Interrogative. Again, if you remember sentence ka here, interrogative replaces noun 2. Okay, if we want to ask a question about the topic here, which is otearai or the restroom. Okay, so we have an interrogative, doko or dochira. Okay, doko and dochira. For example, we have another one here asking which way the elevator is. So, elevator wa dochira desu ka?
あちらです。
So, where's the elevator? And the person answers, it's in that direction or it's over there. And then we also have doko or dochira is also used to ask the name of a country, a company, a school, or any place or organization a person belongs to. For example, we ask gakko wa doko desu ka, or which means what's the name of your school? Well, if we translate this directly, this could mean where is your school? But in this context, it means what's the name of your school, okay? They're asking for the name of your school. And then we also have kaisha wa doko desu ka? What company do you work for? Kaisha wa doko desu ka? It might mean directly, if directly translated, it might mean where is your company. But in this case, since we have the note here that it is used to ask the name of a country, a company, or a school, then we say, what company do you work for? It can also be used in your country. If you ask what country a person is from, okay, where are you from? You ask, o kuni wa dochira desu ka? Okay, okuni is country. Okay, dochira, where? So this means where are you from? So doko and dochira can also mean what organization are you part of? What country are you from? Where are you from? What's the name of your company? What's the name of your school? So those are the two uses of doko and dochira. One is to ask where exactly or which direction. And then we have next is noun 1, no noun 2. If you remember, we had already 3 uses. So we have number 1, we have of, right? So noun 2, of. Noun 1, IMC no shine, right? So employee of IMC. And then we have number 2, about, right? So noun 2, about noun 1. Or for example, we have kamera no hon. Kamera no hon, or book about camera, okay? And then we also have ownership. So noun 1 apostrophe S, noun 2, which is this one is person, and then this one is thing. Okay? For example, we have watashi no boru pen. So we have so far 3 uses of no here, and then we have a fourth one, which is if noun 1 is a company or a country, that means that noun 2 is a product made in that country or made by that company. これはどこのコンピューターですか? I ask, where is this computer made, or who is the maker of this computer?
Nihongo no computer desu.
So that means it's made in Japan, or
IMC no computer desu.
it's made by IMC. We have so far 4 uses of no, right? 4 uses of no, which are number 1, of, okay, number 2, about, number 3, ownership, and number 4, made in. Okay, so those are the 4 uses of no that we have so far in our lessons. Just a reminder that noun 1 no can go before this. For example, let's have ownership as an example. Okay, so we have watashi no kasa, or my umbrella, right? So we can say これは, okay, これは, this is noun 1, which is subject. 私の傘 this. Okay, so if you can see here, there is a smaller group of noun 1, noun 2 here. So noun 1 and then noun 2. Right, so that is the first one. And then there is also この傘は私のです. Okay, there 私の is here, and then この傘 is here. If you can see, 私 is noun 1, kasa is noun 2. So noun 2 became the noun that is paired with kono here. So always remember that if it is kore, right? If it is kore, that means that the person, the no, and the thing or the object will come in a pair, okay? And then this, okay? After wa, okay? Kore wa, okay? Person, no, thing, this. But if we are talking about kono, sono, or ano, which means, again, they are always paired with a noun, right? Kono thing wa person no this. That is what happens. Okay, so kono thing is persons. So those are the 2 ways of constructing a sentence using no. If you can see here, right? So noun 1, no noun 2 here. This is noun 1, no noun 2. But here, noun 2 is here, the object that is owned by noun 1 here. So noun 1, no, can be stand alone as long as noun 2 is mentioned as part of the subject. Okay? In this case, noun 2 is part of the subject because kono thing itself is noun 1, or the subject. And then we have wa as a particle here. And then we have person no as noun 2. And then this, okay? This is the predicate. So those are the usages of no so far that we have. Okay, so now we have the summary of thing or person, place, and direction and place that are using demonstratives, okay? So for things, we use kore, sore, are, and dore. Dore will be covered in a future lesson. This, that, and that over there, okay? And then we have thing or person, kono noun, sono noun, ano noun, and dono noun. This will be in a future lesson. And then we have for the place, we have koko, soko, asoko, and doko. And then for direction or polite version of place, we have kochira, sochira, achira, and dochira. So you can refer to this table if you want to remember which is for a thing, which is for a person, which is for a place, or which is for a direction. And then we have o, which is a prefix that is added to a word concerning the listener or a third person in order to express the respect of the speaker to the person. For example, we have okuni wa dochira desu ka? Again, we have okuni here, right? Kuni itself, kuni means country, okay? That itself means country, but if you add o before it, okuni, that means it is more polite, okay? And that you show respect, you are respectful, okay? So, okuni wa dochira desu ka? You say, Philippine desu. I did cover this earlier as I was explaining dochira and doko. So, okuni wa dochira desu ka? So, if you want to be polite towards or be respectful and show that you are respectful towards the person that you're talking to or the person you're talking about, you add o to the nouns that you're using. For example, we have namae, right? Which is name, right? Okay, if you want to be polite, you say o na ma e. Onamae wa nan desu ka? Onamae wa nan desu ka? That is more polite. Okay? Alright, so let's cover a little bit more regarding some of the things that we've learned so far. So, let's cover interrogatives, okay? Interrogatives. We have nan or nani, okay? Which means what, okay? Number 2, we have dare or donata, which is who, okay? Number 3, doko or dochira, where or which direction. So we have a what, we have a dare, we have a doko. Okay, if you want to ask somebody's age, okay, so the interrogative nan, okay, is used as or is combined with other counter words in order to ask what the counter is, okay? What number or what day, okay? For example, we have nansai. This is how old, okay? How old, nansai. Nansai desu ka? Okay, I hope that covers the interrogatives that are covered from lessons 1, 2, 3 so far. So that was lesson 3, and I'll see you next time for lesson 4, or next time for more supplementary explanations.